Now I'm going to talk about the benefits of self-discipline and keeping a daily schedule. So when you make a daily schedule and you say, this is how you want to construct your day, and you fill it out with things that you know are bettering you, building you up, are beneficial to you, or giving you some kind of improvement, then you see results. If you do those every day, then that's going to show results. The self-discipline comes in when you then have to actually follow through on that. So I think self-discipline is something that grows. It's like a muscle. The more often you use it, the more often you do something, the easier it gets. So in the beginning, you can have an aversion to doing some things that you put on your daily schedule. And maybe make excuses to why you don't want to do it. Maybe you're too tired, maybe you don't have enough time, or maybe you don't feel up to it, or maybe whatever. But you do them anyway, and eventually it just becomes something that's not even an issue, not something that you make an excuse for to not do. And it's gonna bring results. And it's going to bring a lot more results than if you didn't have it as a daily schedule. So if you didn't have it as a daily schedule and you just do it based on when you feel like it, then maybe that's just once a month or once a week. Or when it crosses your mind, it could be the same thing, that it just like only crosses your mind once a week or twice a week. But it's not the same. It's not going to show as much progress or results as if you were to say, I just make this part of my day. And now every day I do that, regardless whether or not I feel up to it. And you're going to see results. You're going to learn, you're going to make progress, and it's going to be a lot more as if it weren't being done with a daily schedule. So that's why I think it's so beneficial to have a daily schedule, and then like developing the self-discipline to following through with that. Then I think it's also better than goal setting. With goal setting, you can get discouraged. You can write out 30 goals or 30 things or tasks and it can be discouraging. But if you don't do it by tasks or goals, it's a lot easier to just like do things. You don't focus on 30 things that need to be done. You focus on just that next thing that needs to be done. And you do that today, you do that tomorrow, and whatever the next thing is that needs to be done, you do. And it doesn't need to be something that discourages or that is focused on goals and also like something that neglects other areas, because we set that as a goal now, and now other areas that we could also better ourselves in are neglected. So I think the best is really I found the best is really to keep a self-discipline, a daily schedule, and then just following through with that, regardless of whether or not you feel up to it or not. And yeah, so I think that's the best someone can do to see a lot of progress. And those are my thoughts to self-discipline and keeping a daily schedule. And yeah, I see you in the next video.